So it's proxy hatch time. I mean, this is how he got through the first round last time. Right?
That's so funny. I actually wasn't looking that closely.
Just
I was
proxy
like,
hatches his way in
that's
round
weird.
of
I
10.
didn't realize Zerg was actually in the bottom right. Oh, that's not his natural. Okay.
So here come the SCVs.
So this is now. Here's the thing. That number of SCVs, I feel like that probably has to be the absolute exact amount that you need to do this.
He just sent two more.
Two more. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think he doesn't have the timing perfect on this. So the hatchery will finish if he wants it to, which I think he's going to, honestly. Now, do you try to pop a queen out?
I don't think you have enough time.
Well, he has a Roach Horn coming up. 6 slings on the way. You know, even having the creep here is pretty annoying, I guess.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is already going terribly, right?
Well,
I mean,
let's think about how many minerals are actually being lost here by the SCVs.
It's a lot of SCVs not mining. You do make a good point, Artos.
He has this bunker. Do you need it? He's going to lose an SCV, perhaps?
No.
Lose a Marine? No.
Oh, that was the scariest moment of that Marine's life.
I know. Imagine you're like, oh, I'm dead.
Like, oh, God! They're all over me! Then they just die.
Yeah. Then when the medevac comes out, she's like, did you pee your pants? She's like, oh, really? I was about to die. To what? Broodlings. Oh, my God. Okay, so one Roach makes it. The other one actually just dies off creep, unfortunately, the larva. So let's see what this Roach can do, Tasteless. A single Roach.
Yeah, who wins? One Roach or a bunker and a Marine? Oh, who cares? We're going right over here to the reactor.
Look at that. Okay. The Reaper's actually in the main base of Zerg right now, so it's really
Is this
far
going
away.
to work?
Oh, I hope so, Tasteless. I hope so.
You want justice to prevail, right, Artosis?
Yeah, and look at this. The Roach is actually targeting down SCVs. What a masterful play here. He's just going to kill SCVs with this one Roach while the Lings force everything to repair. I love life, Tasteless. I love watching this. This is just so... The 6 Zergling, 1 Roach attack. Absolutely devastating.
What a game.
These are the meta shifts that I live for, Tasteless.
We've finally gotten this far.
We don't need more than one patch a year when strats like this are still coming out in GSL Code S, okay?
Stim is still a little ways out here, but I don't know. You know, after this is all the dust has settled here from that funny opening, I think Terran should be in good shape to push out. I don't think it's going to be necessarily easy for Zerg to take a 4th. Or maybe even hold a 3rd?
Yeah, it feels a bit funny. Okay, so that Banshee that's just been sitting there the whole time just got picked off.
Yeah, awkward moment there. 3rd base going to be landed over here. So basically...
that I'm not sure what... Was that like just trying to stop creep on that side? It was just sitting there.
I think it was literally just there to gun down
like
the tumor.
I don't know. That poor Banshee, man, he was just sitting there. He's like, they don't know I'm good at harassing drones. And then he just gets picked off by the Queens, man. And it's kind of sad, really.
Yeah.
No real usage there. So Kier is not moving out as quickly as I thought he might.
Yeah, Kier taking his time, at least for now. Looks like actually now he is going to move out here. Okay. So we've got attack and armor for Terran, you know, about halfway there. But, you know, like we mentioned several times, this is going to basically about trying to push into the 4th. Now, there's creep, a lot of it actually down here on the bottom, but the location that Ragnarok's expanding is up here at the top. The tank sieges, it is just not covered at all.
Yeah.
Kind of a bizarre moment there.
Yeah, it was like the push was delayed. He didn't even wait for combat shields or 1-1. This was like completely an anti-timing. And also, he wasn't prepared when it came up. So, not incredibly impressed with Kier right now.
Yeah, another pick up here. They're going to back up. Now, I think Ragnarok is in great shape to just kind of live out in the later part of the game. We should note, though, this is a map where there's not that many bases, and so Zerg is going to start to run out of map. And it's going to be up to the Zerg to try to play offense, in which case we may see Kier basically dial it back and start to be very, very, very just defensive and kind of run the clock.
You think he'll... I don't know. I don't know. It's like Lingbane Hydra, right? So you have to be really careful with your attacks. And he only has 4 tanks. So that's not... He does have double factory siege tank going on right now. But I think just generally, if you're going to be going double factory siege tank against Lingbane Hydra, you really want to hit pre-Viper. Because once Vipers come out, the game just gets so filthy. Couple Liberators being added. Third factory. I like the third factory.
Yeah, I think that's a welcome addition here for production. A lot more Banes being made. I feel like we're watching some of the army come when it's supposed to be kind of in unison. Like he seems a little bit disorganized with this. He's going to come up here to the 4th, or he's not. Okay. We've had a lot of moments he stepped out there, let stuff get killed off, and ran away again. But if I had to guess, I think he would try to come into either the 3rd or the 4th with the Banes, try to wipe out the CC. Here we go again.
Yeah, yeah. Not really able to make any headway, but honestly, I, in a way, respect what I'm seeing out of Ragnarok. You know, he's being patient. Like, if you think of Armani would have already spent like 9 armies trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Right? He's being a little bit more careful about it, I guess. Looks like we did just have the G-Spire finish, so maybe we'll see him go up into some
G-Spire.
Yeah, well, Tasteless, we've been commentating StarCraft 2 for
Artos,
12
I thought
years.
you didn't even believe in the G-Spire. That it doesn't exist.
But hear me out here, Tasteless.
12 years of casting Artos has just found the G-Spire, guys.
You know, after 12 years of casting StarCraft 2, I estimate that I have lost 16 hours saying Greater Spire. And I don't want to lose another minute, okay? So I'm abbreviating it G-Spire now.
Okay, I like it.
Life is too short to say Greater Spire every time.
There has not been a positional knockoff here for Ragnarok. He's floated near these spots, but he hasn't killed the command center. He hasn't forced it even a lift, I don't think.
Oh, B-Lords, man.
B-Lords. I call them Brood L's.
Brood L's. Brutals.
Brutals, man. And so he's going to push down into 6 o'clock. By the way, guys, top right corner is taken by Ragnarok. That's not supposed to be how the game's going to work, but if Kira doesn't do anything about it, he can just basically keep that.
Dude, the Brutals are going to just wreck this position. There's not any real anti-air to speak of. There's 33 Marines, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I got to be honest here. I don't know what Kira did this game. I don't get it. It felt like every time he had any potential, he was late and then did it wrong, and then he just sat. And I don't know. Like, here's a counterattack. Let's see. Maybe the counterattack can bring this back to even or something, but it really doesn't. I mean,
I'm not sure. I think
Ragnarok looks good to me here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think we're going to see Kira probably tap out in a second here. I mean, that wave of Broodlords can just continue to push here. And even though we're seeing some bases get killed off, it's like there's just not enough that you're allowed to lose here on Kira's side of things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, more hatches being taken. He loses a hatch. Maybe he'll even lose a second hatch. But I don't think that that's nearly as impactful as these Broodlords. Like, they are just wrecking. The anti-air was slow. Like, there was no push pre-Viper, you know? This was, I feel like it was an uninspired game from Kira. I like Kira. I like his play. And I know he can play better than this.
Yeah, Ragnarok is going to take this game. We're watching Kira in his death throes right now.
Yeah, watching a Liberator try to kill Broodlords with Hydras underneath him, yeah, it's pretty sad.
And so hopefully Kira can have a better performance in Game 2, because this was a total domination from Ragnarok. Kind of a bungled rush at the start into a macro game where every base is taken here. GG. Oh!
That's right, man. And what you do this time is you don't make it right in the natural, because that's too obvious. You got to make it right outside. But yeah, Ragnarok's staying on this proxy hatch.
He's laughing at himself. He's maniacal right now.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely evil. Like, look at him.
Yeah. So, I mean, could this simply be the same rush again? I think so.
It could be.
Only this time the hatchery finishes, which means you get to make more than 2 roaches.
A queen.
A queen.
Yeah, pretty sick. Lay a creep tumor down. Push power. But it's too late to pull any SCVs down to stop this. You think he saw it?
Now let's see what the response is going to be. Not a bunker on low ground. He cancels. Okay, that answers that.
Okay, bunker right in the wall.
Yep.
And factory goes up immediately, and he can just start the command center's main. I don't think that's a bad choice.
I think this makes sense.
But
the rush is still coming.
yeah, I look at this, and it certainly looks and feels like Ragnarok's ahead, and almost especially because he didn't make a Roach Warren.
Right.
He is making a few Lings here, which I think is probably smart, but he's forced such a defensive position. Look at this. He's laying creep into the natural. This was really smart. After showing the Roach build the previous game, you're expecting that as Cure. Whereas this is not actually that aggro. This is like a mind game. This is stalling him out. I like this very much from Ragnarok.
Yeah, this is it's going to be interesting here. Again, now we did see Cure kind of fumble with the few units he had in the mid-game in the last game. He needs to have better control no matter what, because you are in a kind of threatened position when this is happening to you. You know, one basing in RTS in general is very hard to pull off. You know, if you're on it for too long, like you really do need to get an expansion, you know?
Yeah, you really got to tread a line there. Like, even if you're efficient, you have to be really efficient.
You have to be, like, really on top of everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the math is just so not in your favor. You know, one player has double the income that the other one does.
Mm-hmm. Look at these creep tumors he's spreading everywhere, man. His creep spread is looking really, really nice. Little scouty scout going up. This is... I just really like this for Ragnarok. He's slowed Cure so much. His economy is solid. He's 29 workers on 2 bases. Yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Now, this push, the creep spread is not that far in front of the natural. He spent so much time creeping on the other side of the map. He's got to hold this.
Oh, the Raven!
Oh, man.
Dude.
Dude, really, an armor shred on those queens would have been just awesome.
Well, you need every single bit of, you know, momentum in order to make that work. He's got sieged up. He needs to clear this creep out.
He's moving awfully slow. Baneling speed's going to finish before he knows it.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely had some time here. Okay, Ragnarok pulls back. This is good positioning from Ragnarok. He's just slowing it down. More Marines and tanks coming up. It is a pretty strong army here from Cure. All right, a forward siege tank, waiting for some of the creep to go back. Oh, that's a big link counter.
Yeah, Samuta's going to come with that. Oh, okay. I don't feel like this is necessarily the way that you need to do it, though, as Ragnarok. I think he could have actually just killed the army off. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, he's definitely making it very tough. Like, as long as he doesn't die at home, this counterattack is good, right?
All right, yeah, he's going to come in here. This is a lot of SCVs being killed. And honestly, let's not forget how this started. There was a bunker as part of the wall-in, so now there is no wall-in right now.
Yeah, that's true. Sold that right off. Now the SCV's just all going down. Ragnarok smashing, but
there's this push.
6 workers for Cure.
Okay, Cure taps out. GG. But
yeah.
GG.